welcome to the Bath Centre for Pain Services. This is your walk around video of Bernard Island House, which is our facility. My name's Jeremy, I'm one of the psychologists on the programme. The idea is to give you a bit of a sense of what the building's like and also to give you a sample of our two different types of accommodation, which is our supported accommodation and our self-managed accommodation. So let's go in and get into reception. So this is reception, where you'll first arrive on the very first day when you come in through the door. You'll usually find our healthcare assistants here going to be available to look after you throughout the stay, but they're actually off doing their jobs at the minute, otherwise I would introduce them. Anyway, let's go on down the corridor and have a look at one of the treatment rooms. Okay, so it seems strange to stop in the corridor, but it's worth pointing out the space. For those of you that use either wheelchairs or scooters, you can see there's a reasonably large amount of space to manoeuvre in. We do have some slightly difficult fire doors still to get through, but generally the building is reasonably easy to navigate. Let's go and have a look at one of the treatment rooms. So, this is an example of a treatment room, though at the moment it's set up as a social space for our young adult program. So you can see it's a pretty basic room which works well for group sessions and for exercise. You can see there's some stuff up on the board there from the sessions. And in terms of what we've got in facilities, we've got a reasonably large TV, old school DVD player, and I think I can even see an Xbox underneath there. Let me show you some of the other equipment facilities we've got. So this is one of our magic storage cupboards, and this one, let's open it up. You can see this is where we keep some of our fitness equipment, including, very importantly, our hula hoops. Okay, so when you're in here and you're working and doing physio, you might well want a cup of tea. Let's go down and have a look at the kitchen. Just to show you, this is an example of the downstairs kitchenette. So this is where you make yourself a cup of tea and stay hydrated during treatment. You can see we've got an urn, some decent fridges, toaster, microwave. So yeah, this is one of the places where you'll get your breakfast on some of the programs as well. So enough of indoors, let's go outside and have a look at the garden. So this is the garden, which, as you can see, is quite a beautiful space, even in midwinter, which we are at the minute. So it's just a nice place to come out and chill out and get some air. We will, when the weather is more civil, come out here and do some exercise sessions. But basically, it's just a useful space for people who are here for several weeks. It does need some maintenance, so any of you who have good skills with weeding or deadheading, that would be much appreciated. Let's go indoors and have a look at one of these supported rooms. Okay, so this is an example of one of our supported rooms. So these are for people who need a bit more help with personal care or with mobility. So you have a look around. It probably looks a little bit soulless because it's not made up at the minute. But a lot of people choose to bring their own duvets and pillows, and it'll be a lot nicer when your own stuff is in it. You will see that there are lockers, and there's a medication locker in here for valuables, and obviously the door locks with your own key card. Let's go and have a quick look in one of our supported room bathrooms. So this is one of the supported bathrooms. As you can see, it's fairly big, so there's room to manoeuvre if you need to use a wheelchair. There is a pull-down rail for the toilet, and you can find yourself the shower seat there as well. Okay, so we've come upstairs now onto the second floor, and this is an example of one of our self-managing rooms. So as you can see, it's similar in many ways, but a bit more like student accommodation. There aren't so many disability adaptations up here. You do still have a secure locker and a wardrobe. Some of these rooms are en suite, but they're all occupied at the moment, so we'll take you across the corridor and show you one of these self-managing bathrooms. Okay, so this is a self-managing accommodation bathroom. I'm not sure I've got much more to say really. As you can see, it's much the same as downstairs, although it's not designed to have the space for wheelchair users. Okay, we hope that quick tour of Bernal Island House was helpful. If you have any other questions about being here and the facilities, then do ask in your assessment. That's a good long appointment that has a chance for you to ask lots of questions. And we're also about to upload a frequently asked questions section onto the website, which should answer some of the main questions. Thanks a lot, and we may see you soon.